Okay. Let's see if we can finish this up real quick. Get a sneak peek at least a little bit into the next case. And then we'll be done until tonight or the next chance I get. Got enough rest. Let's see if we can finish this off. Alright. Testing, testing. Cool. In you, air forehead. Huh? But me? Yes, don't get me wrong, your case is solid. The facts all check out, but even now, you have yet to show us a single piece of decisive evidence. Yeah, but the facts. Anyone can see it was him. Unfortunately, anyone does not include the law. I'm afraid your case doesn't cut it. But 1,000 facts might point towards the same conclusion. But without decisive evidence, it's not proof. That's the rule under our current legal system. I don't believe it. It does not seem as though the defense has any more evidence to present. Oh, I think if he did, we would have already seen it a long ways back. It is unfortunate, but at present, this court is unable to acknowledge your accusation. What? The truth is staring us right in the truth is staring us all right in the face. Why can't they see it? What's the point of a legal system that protects criminals? Apollo, remember what Daddy said? It won't be easy proving he did it. Especially not under the current court system. So what do? Like I said, good luck. And be aware that it will be impossible to prove his guilt by conventional methods. Every man has an igniter inside him. Find Darien Cress's igniter and set it off. I wonder what he meant by every man's igniter. I think he just meant a weak spot, no? The kind of thing that a single spark could turn into a wildfire of emotion. I won't be able to press him further by conventional means. I've got to find a weak spot in this guy, something fatal. So, can I get back to work now, or what? It may look like I got a lot of time on my hands, but I got no more time to pretend with this deadweight attorney. Well, Mr. Justice, we've come this far without decisive evidence. Oh, shit. Hey, Leonardo. This witness won't be coming back to the stand once we let him go. Every man has an igniter. Huh? Didn't you say the better the guitar, the brighter it burns, Prosecutor Gavin? Yes. Guitars are kept dry is why. That provides the best sound. Even a small spark could cause irreparable damage. Your plan has an igniter in it too, Detective. It was there from the very beginning. What? Fight time, Justice. If you blow this one, it'll be out of your hands for good. Hey, T-Money, what's going on? Go for it, Apollo! What, and this igniter's supposed to come burn me up? That's almost poetic there, Mr. Attorney. All the better. I'm rather fond of poetry, and I intend to hear this one through to the very end, Ja. Air forehead. You're accusing this man, Darian Crescent, of two crimes. The murder of Mr. Latus and smuggling a Virginian cocoon. This is your last chance to prove your case. Yo, what's up, Alana? Well, what's the problem? You're talking about dude's hair? Trust me, the characters are wacky here, dude. This trial has already run on for far too long. Mr. Justice, this will be my last one. The moment this igniter of yours turns out to be a dud is the moment this cross-examination ends. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Then let's have it. Show us the basis for these accusations against Darian Crescent. Okay, this really is my last chance. Save again a little closer. Look. I do what I can with the voices, okay? I do better with the men than I do with the females. I made a basic, like, white girl, like, forensic scientist sound like she's country, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, this is really my last chance. The key that'll take apart Darian Crescent's plan is... a witness? Your igniter isn't part of the evidence. Huh? So what is... It is true that I couldn't show decisive evidence, but perhaps what I needed to prove my case was something else. You mean a witness, yeah? Proving his guilt is a tall order, but I've got just the person to do it. Very well, Mr. Justice. Who is this person who can prove Darian Crescent's guilt? This person is your igniter? What exactly are they gonna testify about? Go for it. Call him to the stand. He's not scared at all, is he? Well, wrong person. Okay, so it obviously isn't him. Who am I calling to stand? Would it be Machi? Hold on, can I call him to the stand? No, I can't. Okay, that would have been fun. Okay, I'll actually stop playing around, because I can't call Phoenix, he wasn't there. Prove the guilt, I would say it's... Machi. The one person who can prove Darian Crescent's guilt is the defendant, Machi Tabai. Your client? Again? Machi Tabai was an accomplice to the cocoon smuggling plot. Without him, Darian Crescent could not have gotten the cocoon. Furthermore, he can easily prove that he was the one who plotted to smuggle that cocoon. Is the real criminal in this case. How so? It will require just one of the very cocoons Mr. Latus was looking for. With the cooperation of the Republic of Virginia, we could burn a cocoon. The burnt cocoon would have left a particular residue. A residue we would, no doubt, also find inside the burnt out guitar. Ah, very scientific of you. Thus, if Machi Tabai acknowledges his agreement with Darian Crescent concerning the attempted smuggling of a Virginian cocoon, the case is solved. Darian's laughing again. Your unrelenting passion is remarkable. You really wanted to get me, don't you? Too bad you'll never be able to. Why not? The little key tickler won't acknowledge anything. Especially not anything to do with cocoon smuggling.
What's this all about?
Taking the cocoon out of the country means death. By Virginian law. Ah, yeah, see? If our pianist really was a smuggler, then testifying about it would be suicide. Believe me, he's not top. But you're wrong, Detective Crescent. What? It's the other way around. If Machi doesn't admit to smuggling here, he's in deep trouble. Huh? How? Look, if Machi admits he's smuggling here, then he'll be tried in our courts by our laws. You don't get the death penalty for smuggling in our country. The victim in this case was an undercover Interpol agent. I'm sure the news has already reached Virginia, and they'll likely broadcast our dealings in court today, including the part about the Virginian cocoon. Yeah, But if Machi doesn't admit to smuggling now, he'll eventually be picked up by the Virginia police. And it's not like he's in any danger in our court. We're not gonna find him guilty of murder here. Not now. Yeah, but you can't do this. You can't. You can't accuse me. Maybe the law doesn't allow it, but who's gonna think you're really innocent after hearing this trial? The same goes for Machi Tabai. Ah! The cocoon smuggling, your entire plan, Machi Tabai knows everything. There's only one way out of it for him, and that's to acknowledge his own crime. The crime of cocoon smuggling. Don't worry there. I'll get you out of the country. I'll set you up someplace, a hidden mansion, real nice. You want a house made out of cookies? No, a house made out of pianos? Come on. Please! Don't talk! Oh, he started whipping his hair. What the hell? Get his ass, Gavin. Darian, I considered that my last session with you. We rocked. I'm guessing we can treat that outburst as a confession? Uh-oh, he's laughing again. There's a kind of sick desperation in it now, though.
Well, have you been listening to today's trial?
Yes.
And you'll talk? You will tell this court everything?
I didn't want it to turn out this way, but I'm not the kind of lawyer that can overlook a crime. Today's trial was all for your benefit, you know. I see no reason why you should hesitate now. I knew, from the beginning I knew. Machi. Situation I cannot explain, but money. I needed very much money.
Today's trial raises a delicate issue with our legal system. The only thing definite in a court of law is evidence. This is a golden rule, however.
It has become apparent that not all things can be tried by this standard.
Should another case of this sort surface, we may have to consider an alternate system by which to administer justice.
Let's go!
Anyway, Mr. Machi Tabai,
Yes,
I promise you will receive a fair trial by the laws of our country. And with regards to the current charges for murder of Mr. Latus, this court is prepared to announce a verdict.
aww, I thank you. I only lie, but you see truth. You find truth.
That's our job. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Machi Tobai, on the count of murder.
Not guilty! Woo! Let's go, dude! But he's guilty of smuggling, so what does that do for our system?
Court is adjourned.
I wonder what'll happen to Machi. Well, he did smuggle a cocoon out of Virginia. I guess there'll be another trial here. All's well that ends well. Daddy! I owe you both my thanks.
Lamar?
My, is something wrong? I'm sorry, Machi was your partner on the stage, a friend. Yes, I thought of him as my own son. Even now I do, yet something got a hold of him, something evil. I see that. And he must pay for what he has done. Bro, the fact that this freaking hot, blind, freaking, like, almost Russian singer is old enough to be that freaking little kid's mother is crazy. I'm like, bro, how is she 40? Like, look. I have proof. How the fuck are you 40? Like, god damn. You look good at 40. What the fuck? Well, looks in this case, she can't really see how she looks. Damn it! Fucking blind people. Is that not how it should be? I'm still sorry. Do not be sorry. You have given me courage. Courage? I am considering an eye operation. It was my suggestion, actually. You mean you'll be able to see again? It's funny. I've always been afraid of the light. Light seems so harsh, so unforgiving. According to the doctor, my more lost her sight due to some kind of accident. An accident? As you know, I suffer from amnesia. I feared that, if I could see, perhaps it would open my eyes to the truth that I had been running from. I was scared. You know what changed her mind? You're in your defense in there today. You could feel her, your gaze, but she could feel your gaze and wavering, always looking straight at the truth. If the light returns to my eyes, I think I will take up painting. Painting? Yo, she's gonna become Russian Bob Ross. That's right. She's the landscape painter in sound, after all. I will paint the two of you. I promise. Woohoo! I can't wait, Lamar. I owe you my thanks too, Apollo. Thanks, Mr. Wright? But for what? You reminded me that I need to hurry things along. On my secret mission, that is. Right, your secret mission. Apollo, Trucy, I hope that we will meet again someday soon. You bet! Me too! And so, like a ballad, the trial flowed on and on until it came to an end. Thanks to that trial, the guitar serenade was a huge hit. Prosecutor Gavin's even more dazzling to look at now. But there's something I want to say to that guy. Next time you write a ballad, have them catch the killer at the end. That episode was great. Holy shit. Turnabout Serenade! Turnabout Succession. Day 1 investigation. Oh boy, let's see what this one's like. Succession. And that is the whole truth of this case. What the hell? Uh-oh. In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of these last 7 long years. Nothing happens by chance. It's all connected. Do I finally get to find out how Phoenix lost his fucking... And now, you stand ready to begin the final chapter of this story. Will the defendant be found guilty or innocent? The decision is yours. Kristoff. October 7th. Write anything you can see. Hey Apollo, look on TV! Look! Yeah, I'm kinda busy. Whoa, look at that! He's the last Grand Mayor, alright. Amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this. Ow. What? I was writing about our last case in my journal. Why is it supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals? And why now? That case was 3 months ago. Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know? I want to vacuum pack this feel of the moment to later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamboir disappeared. That's right, Uncle Valen did that illusion too. But you're missing him on TV right now. I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. What you are now seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum. Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Gaviniers' concert was. Only 3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes. The legendary Troupe Grand Mayor is to be performing for the first time in 7 years. That's gonna be great. I'm so there. You and Daddy are coming too. The legendary Grand Mayor, if Trixie's real father was still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles. I've got the tickets and everything. Here's yours, Apollo. I don't like that. Ah, you're here. Working hard or hardly working? Hey, how have you been? Hi there, stranger. Not exactly the kind of greeting I want to hear from my own kid. Though he has been gone for a long time. How goes it, Tracy? Here, I got a present for you. Yay, pudding! I love pudding. Ooh, and it's farm fresh. And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Well, I'm beat. That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with these missions, you know. How right you are. So you still can't tell us what your mission is? Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway. Huh? With me? Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret mission too, Apollo. Maybe you can be one of those guys. A spy. Can't I just be a defense attorney? To be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today. What? Tell me. You've heard of the Juris system, yes? The Juris system? That's right, the new legal system everyone's talking about. Have you heard of it, Apollo? Huh? Maybe? Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought. The Juris system, huh? The fuck? So, Daddy, what's the Juris system thing? Well, Trissy, do you know what a jury is? I've heard of it. Isn't that those people who sit in court in those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty. Do you know Apollo? Only from TV. It's 12 people chosen from the community, right? Well, you're thinking about they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the jury system. No more doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Not quite that harsh. The jurors cooperate with the judge. They'll help analyze the case from different angles. And there will only be 6 of them under the current proposal, right? Wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start taking the court a little more seriously now. I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show, starring Dr. Wright. Dr. Wright, his assistant Trucy, and his mascot Apollo, the perfect team. Mascot, hey, what the hell? So, what is this secret mission? I will find that out here in 5 seconds. Hold on a minute, let me put this on the charger so the chat doesn't die on me, so I can see what you guys are saying to me. There we go. The jury system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo. Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and nothing gets decided. Kind of like you, Apollo. I'm not that bad, am I? In any case, we're gonna give it a shot. A test, if you will. I don't like tests. We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurors. I'll be the one helping that process, incidentally. Helping how? Well, for one, I'll be the chair of the Juror System Simulated Court Committee. The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurors candidates, even the judge in the courtroom. Wow, it's just like you have a real job. I was never that good at piano, to be honest. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess. Trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. Trial simulation, that is. Simulation, huh? Sounds interesting. So, what kind of a case is the trial simulation about? Well, since it is the first run through the new system, I wanted something simple. Good thinking. No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious. True. The case is a murder. That's not simple at all. What the fuck? Not simple. Did you mean that the defendant is guilty? Yes, most likely. So, good luck, Apollo. With what? With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you. Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case. Anyway, no sweat. Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided. And a potentially serious sentence. The most serious, in a worst-case scenario. Ah, you mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real one. All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. Trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room for in your schedule. Why am I only hearing about this now? Yes, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case. Huh? Something that happened last night? Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about the secret mission, but what about this? The true Grand Grandmere Magic Show. Huh? Oh, right. The card tricks. They're not card tricks! They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse, heaven and earth will... So what? That's 3 whole days from now. It's a Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go today. We can say hi to Uncle Balance. Have fun. What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing. Right. Why not go with her? But what about the secret mission? Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow regardless. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me. Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there. Ah, Grammaire. That reminds me. What's this, Daddy? Isn't that Silcat the Grammaire seal? Consider it a birthday present, Trucy. Thanks, it's great, but today isn't my birthday. Good point. What day is it today, Apollo? Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day? Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present. What the f... Alright. I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So, what is it? Can I open it, Daddy? No. Huh? You'll need that envelope someday. Someday soon. Don't open it until then. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it till then? Because that would be the logical thing to do. An envelope about the Grammaires, huh? Alright, so what case are you going to use? You really want to know, don't you? Of course I do! I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I? If all goes well, then yes, of course. This is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions, a blank slate, as it were. There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was it anyway? Well, mine. Committee, remember? Oh. Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime. Good. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask him about the scene there. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask him about the scene there. But you just said if you can get her to talk. Well, time's wasted. So the she. What am I gonna see here? That 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes! Maybe I should complain? I'm sure that guard has better things to do than standing there pretending he doesn't see us. You know, the minute we get angry, the client will shout. It always works that way. Like shouting, "Oh, waiter," and they're waiting right behind you. "Oh, guard, is our client gonna be much longer?" What are you talking about? Haven't you already started the meeting yet? Huh? Ah! Where'd you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat. It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you say something, or why don't you do something, Trucy? You're a magician, aren't you? That's right. Okay. Motherfucker. I'm the amazing Mr. Hop. Ah, she passed out. Miss Magic Underwear. That's Magic Panties. Dude, are you okay? Hi. Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign? Buy that big sketchbook, she's an artist. I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo. No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. So, what's your name? Oh, right. I was going to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo. Apollo Justice. And I'm Trucy Wright. I know. Just getting nowhere. Hey, I know. Maybe you could tell us what happened? I'm your defense attorney after all. Anything out of the ordinary happened lately? Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me for directions. Later, Trixie. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. Oh, I think I understand despair a little better now. You did good, Apollo. Look, she's doing her nails. What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Trixie. Excuse me. Could you read this? Sure? Feel like a teenager out on a date. What the fuck is this? This is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school. Stop looking so wistful and read it, Apollo. It's a business card with a name and an address. And the name is Sarah Mitchum? The address is for Drew Studio. The defendant's business card. The address for Drew Studios on the phone. And you're giving me this card because... Well, looks like we're finished here. I wonder if Drew Studio is the scene of the crime. Let's go find out. Wow, this looks like a studio. It's like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around. But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring. Yeah, looks like we found our crime scene. Apollo, look at those paintings. Hey, don't touch those. It's okay, I'm just looking. I've got a Picasso here. Ooh, Mrs. Puff. Somehow these are gonna be important. Huh? Apollo, look at this one. Looks half finished. You can see the rough sketch line, or the rough sketch underneath. But that's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all. Yeah, good point. That is odd. All the paintings have a really different style too. Ah, I thought I might find you two here. Oh, damn it! I didn't know it was her. Emma, long time no see. It has been 3 months. Oh, seems like I run into you far too often. I'll bet I know why you're here too. You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? I've heard about it, sure. So Mr. Wright chose you, huh? We don't even know what the case is about. Well, he was killed. The artist who owns the studio, that is. Mr. Drew Mitchum. And his daughter was put under arrest. Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center. It was funny, though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder. You don't say. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know. Poisoning is a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman. Poisoning? Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos. We can't talk to anyone related to this case this time around, which means we'd better find out as much as we can here at the crime scene, or else. I'm assuming I can't talk to her. What's this, a mailbox? That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this. Let's take a look. Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Mitchum would put his letters in there, and the postman would take them away. Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote, rather. Ah, that's the victim's coffee mug. Aha, so the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poison mug of coffee. I would hope so. Poisoned coffee? Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee. What? You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Eek! Apollo! That's where the body was! That's the spot where Mr. Drew Mission passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips, and the next moment, there's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting there? He must have been working on it right up to the moment he died. Wow, a true artist to the end. Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating. I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at those paintings. I just love oils. You know how they're so thick? Is that the word? These paints are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different these all are. Yeah, what's going on with this half-unfinished one? It must have been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below. That's so weird. The sketch part really, doesn't really fit the finished parts. I noticed. That is weird. Hey! There's a painting hidden back here. Hey, you're right. What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it? You certainly seem pleased by that possibility. Huh? It's so normal. That's hardly something to get mad about. Huh? What is it, Apollo? Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. I'd better get a professional opinion on this. Hidden painting. Notable for the large plum on the back. Okay, or in the foreground. Okay. I imagine this coffee cup was for the guests to use. Guest? Did the police already analyze this cup too? Not a trace of poison was found on that cup. So the killer was after Drew Mission Malone. So, Emma, about this coffee mug. I hope you aren't trying to grill me for information. You know I'm not talking. I suppose you are the detective here. Why don't you take a look yourselves? Oh, shit. Oops. So this is... Well, what do we have here? Looks like a person thinking about something. Maybe they're worried? Like, what should I have for supper? A hot dog or a hamburger? You know, I've always wondered about that. Why is there supper and dinner? Are they different meals or the same thing? Maybe that's what the person was thinking about. Okay. Puffer. Is that a puffer fish? Oh no, that's clearly a porcupine fish. They're not the same thing? You know what gets me? They've got all these needles, right? But what's protecting the soft part in the lower belly there? Nothing. Must remember to keep Truthy away from small round fish. Apollo, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch. Oh, it looks like it was only half completed. Huh? That's funny. Do the rough sketch and finish the painting, or the finished painting look totally different to you? They do, actually. What's that all about? Probably one of them painted it, and then there's the other. Hey, look there! That thing doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, this thing is probably... better ask Emma. Hey, Apollo, this painting, I know it. Huh? Really? It's that story where the old woman is doing the wash in the river. And this giant peach comes floating on down. That might possibly be the strangest thing I've ever heard. Drew Studio. What a pretty business card. Looks like a postcard almost. And on the back, just a name. That seems odd to me. Huh? What does? Why write your name on the front and back of a card? Why not just use the space on the back for a self-portrait or a caricature? Then people would remember what you look like too. That's not a bad idea, actually. Here, give me one of your cards, Apollo. He's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky. Ah, looky here. A handwritten signature. It says, I can't read it. That seems odd to me. I mean, isn't a signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it? Isn't it enough that you can read on your own? Oh, I never thought of it that way. Gotcha. $7 tickets, crazy. Are you ready, Apollo? Ready for what? For what? For the true Grand Mirror Magic Show. It's not like I'm getting up on stage or anything. What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't enjoy magic if you're not part of what's going up on stage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need one. Huh? You mean I can't go in like this? No. Doesn't get more straightforward than that. Bet Emma can help us out here. Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo. Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking. I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at the crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically? Ah, you know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we can get scientific now? Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and I'll check it out. Emma, about this painting. Quite good. You want to examine it, is that it? I'd be happy to let you if you have a good reason. But without that, sorry. I guess she wants us to do a little footwork of our own first. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue residue on the rim. Well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard these kinds of coffees are called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Ah, right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray. Forensic science? I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma. It's not a hobby. So what kind of scientific stuff were you up to? This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug? That's right, see? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. Wow, forensic science is amazing. She didn't say forensic part, goddamn it. Certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma would be willing to help us out a bit more. You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere. Certainly worth talking to her a bit more. About poison analysis. I was afraid you were going to ask that. See, This solution is used to test for atroquinine. Atro what? Atroquinine, the deadly poison found in the autopsy. Uh-oh, I know that's sparking her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but it's absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It'll take at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion to adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown... That's fine, really. I don't need to know all the gory details. I think I get it. You just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right? Precisely. You can even, you can find even the slightest trace of poison with this. I want to try too, Emma. Pretty please? You don't have to ask me twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course. Yay, let's give it a whirl, Apollo. Holy shit. Ah, what are you doing? I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you. How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous. Tell that to all the hapless witnesses on the stand. Let's just get down to checking for real poison, shall we? God damn it. So she sprayed the cup already. Where the hell is this supposed to be sprayed at? Because it immediately threw me into this. Too bad, no reaction there. I'm sure Emma checked all the likely spots. Wait a second. What is it, Apollo? Did you spray that little desk over there? I don't think so. The spray probably couldn't reach that far, you know? Let's check it out, just to be sure. Wait. Eek! A reaction, Apollo? Ah! Where? The inside of that cute little frame! Look! Well, would you look at that? Nice going, Trucy. I'm known to work magic. Never mind that I was the one who found it. Frame bearing 2 inches by 2 inches. Bears traces of deadly poison atroquinine. Why would the inside of the frame have poison on it? It looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. Come on, I'm wondering if we could take a look at this. Look, I'm a detective. A detective! Okay, could I not talk to her about anything? So this Drew Mitchum was some kind of artist. Apparently, he did a lot of illustrations for books out here. Had a lot of female fans too, for what it's worth. Oh? Well, I guess his stuff is kind of pretty. Like that oil painting over there, for example. Or for instance, I looked away. Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually. Huh? So, it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means? He's an odd bird, Mitchell. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end. What do you mean to anyone? He was always locked up in the studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he had put on that letterbox there. Letters? Do people still write letters? What do you mean, Apollo? I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Don't most people use emails and stuff these days? Not Mr. Mitchum. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail. Maybe he thought that was the way to be more not autistic. That way was more artistic, you know? Drew Mitchum's contact with the outside world is empty. In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera. Oh, you mean the killer? The suspect, please. We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in this room were Mr. Mitchum's and Vera's, basically. Basically? Actually, last night, Mr. Mitchum gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently. His first interview ever. Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into the studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go to the outside world make for good articles. And it just so happened that he died the night of his first interview. At around 9 p.m. every night, Vera would always make him a cup of coffee. Last night, he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill. And died? She poisoned him on the night of his interview? Wouldn't the reporter see? He wasn't near Mr. Mitchum when she brought her father his coffee. He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact. Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone's suspicious, it's the reporter. Yet the reporter never got in Mr. Mitchum's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that. Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. So, this woman, Vera, she's Mr. Mitchum's daughter, right? Yep, a real sickly girl, ever since she was little. Hardly ever went outside. She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura to us. She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside. That does sound like a scene. In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed to have her good luck charm for company. A good luck charm? Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside. Why can't I ever get a normal client? But why would a shuddering daughter kill her own dad? Don't look at me. So about the poison, it was found to be in his coffee, it was found to be in his coffee, right? No, not precisely. Not precisely. What does that mean? It means see for yourself, I think. Ah, you here to see Vera Mitchum? Yes, that's right. She's in the medical office at the moment. Medical office? Is she okay? She's just lying down. Said she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry that I can't allow any meetings at the moment. Most annoying client ever. Guess we should come back. Ooh, this is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge. Just a while ago, it was where murder and nightmares converged. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent. What about the case? Only a performer laughs like that.
The young Miss Trixie.
How often I hoped we'd meet only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are, honey. Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits. Well, Miss Trixie, how does the day find you? If you come to give me flowers, do it after the show. I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show. Oh? But it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky to witness miracles such as ones I shall perform. Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture. The world will watch in wonderment as Magnifi's illusions are reborn. Here on stage by my hand. And we will learn more about this weirdo and his magic next time. We'll then get into the nitty-gritty, or we'll do it tonight. If you want to see more about this case, which is definitely going to be interesting, because a lot of shit's going to go on with jurors in the court now, with the jury system. Not only that, an artist shut-in murder? Oh boy, that's totally not going to have a lot of fuckery to it. But check this out next time I'm live, dudes. I appreciate you checking out the end of the last case, and I'm gonna go ahead and chill for a bit, and maybe we'll play tonight, or look out for me playing a new game that you guys might be excited to see that everybody's talking about. You might know what I'm talking about. But until then, later, dudes.